Hey guys, it's Susan here. Welcome to Campaign Influencer, where we talk about influencer marketing for fashion and beauty e-commerce brands. So today we're going to talk about why you should use micro-influencers. What are micro-influencers? Micro-influencers are what other people would call small influencers. I don't like that term, but yeah, that's it. It's influencers who have a follower count between 10,000 to 50,000. Now, so this video is going to just basically tell you all the advantages of using them. If this is interesting for you, please like to trigger the algorithm, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So the first reason why you should use micro-influencers is that they usually have a higher engagement rate, because when you're a micro-influencer, you're most likely to, reply to comments, like back, or just you're more likely to be able to engage with your audience more than a macro influencer can. Like Kylie Jenner has millions of followers. She obviously can go down there and engage with everyone, so people are less likely to to engage back. But when it's a micro influencer, they have the time to go back, answer comments, give out their opinions, their assistance. So the engagement rate is usually higher, and you want an influencer who has a high engagement rate if you want a good ROI. Another reason why you should work with micro-influencers is that they're more likely to be genuinely interested in your brand. So if you're working with a bigger influencer who has so many followers, you're probably just one among the many brands they're working on. There's no incentive for them to actually pay attention to the details and everything else. They probably just want to work with you, be done with you, and move to the next brand. But when it's a micro-influencer, you're not just any other brand. You are an opportunity for them to build trust with brands like yours and other brands, so that they can get more offers and they can be more trusted by brands. Another point is that they have a more tailored niche. They're most likely to have a more tailored niche. So let's say you're a fashion brand selling trending clothes, but you sell obviously that's a big market, right? But it's fine, because when you have a micro influencer, you'll find a micro influencer who has a small audience of people who like fashion, like women's fashion, but they are more of a Y2K aesthetic person. And then you'll find another influencer who has a fashion audience who is more of a skater boy aesthetic or a skater girl aesthetic. That it's harder when you are a big fashion brand, or not even a big fashion brand. When you're just a brand selling like women's fashion, you obviously have a message that you can convey to an audience who are into fashion, but it's much harder to get everyone to understand what you're talking about. But when you have people who are speaking on your behalf to people that they know how to speak to, then it's much easier. Your marketing is way more tailored to a smaller niche. Now you'll be like macro influencers can also have a sub niche, but let's be honest, if someone has 1 million followers, it's less likely that all these 1 million people are only there specifically for a certain fashion aesthetic. But when someone has 30,000, 20,000, like it makes sense. Like it's believable that, okay, this person really has 20,000 people who really just want this one thing. So if you're liking the information I'm giving out so far, please like, comment, share, subscribe, trigger the algorithm. Let's make everyone get this information right here. So the other reason is probably the most obvious, but it's their cost efficient. Now obviously macro influencers can be very, very, very expensive, and if you're a small brand and you're just starting out, you're more sensitive to your budget. You want to use the lowest cost but get the most results. And I'm not saying you should underpay your micro influencers, but but their rates are usually lower compared to macro influencers. Make sure you pay them though, like pay them well according to your agreement. Don't be like, oh, you only have 10,000 followers. Just try to negotiate and make a good deal. So, that's it for today. If you've been listening and you're wondering, but okay, micro influencers are cool, but I don't really know how to even look for them, I'm attaching a video above on how to find influencers, and you can check that out and find your influencers and grow your brand. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, trigger the algorithm so that many more people can learn about this. Bye.